Hello there, YouTube. How's it going? It's Crazything here, the airbrush guy. This guy. I got a crazy video I'm gonna make today. I got a lot on my mind, and not a lot of artwork to show today. I say that as I make this video, I'm not even sure that I'll even load it. It's one of those videos. So if you're here to see some amazing artwork, I've got a lot of videos for you to check out, a lot of cool things for you to check out. This one is more of how to stay positive, especially if you're an artist. This is me. I've got some things to show you. I made a bunch of these yesterday. The one I'm sitting by, Wild Thing, he's back here sporting one of them. These are some really cool shirts. I've even got more over here. Big order I did yesterday. Not a lot of art in these as far as coming up with crazy and wild designs like you're used to seeing from me. But these are really cool, and I wanted to speak on these because I know it says #1 niece. It's got #1 cousins and things like that on these shirts. This is what I wanted to speak of because I don't normally show a lot of this stuff because there's not a big, huge artistic design involved. So I tend to not show them. Some people would call it, like a grind to get these out. It is a lot of work. And like I said, you don't get to see no big elaborate flame job or something like that. But, these jobs, these are what pay the bills. And these actually have more meaning than a lot of the jobs I do. Somebody might say, oh, I just love a turtle, so make me a turtle shirt. Okay, that's cool, I'll do that, I can do turtles. But shirts like these will actually create more smiles because these range anywhere from a little 3 toddler all the way up to a mama bear up here that's a 2X, and so there's going to be when these kids and this entire family gets together, they're going to put these shirts on and have so much meaning to them. And it has a lot of meaning to me. These inspire me, these motivate me, which is something I wanted to talk about, and I hope I don't bore you too much, but there are people that ask these questions, and so maybe I'm assuming that there's a few people that want to know. So guys, I wanted to tell you a story real quick at a local park, amusement park, that I went to years ago when I first started getting into airbrushing. I guess it was probably 6-7 years ago when I was really picking it up and learning a lot, and there was a guy at this amusement park, and he had behind him was probably about 15 or 20 designs, like Tweety Bird and different things like that. And it would have, a name on it. And you basically walk up and you buy a shirt for X amount of dollars, and he would put whatever design you picked off the wall and then put your name on it, which is really cool. And I couldn't resist. I had to go up to him and talk to him. I was like, man, can I ask you some questions? He's like, yeah, sure. It's like, tell me, where do you get your supplies and who do you use and what do you use, and I was just so curious because this man is doing what I wanted to do. He's making a living with his art. And he said, man, and he answered a lot of my technical questions. He said, but I've got some advice for you. Okay, shoot, yeah, I'd love to hear it. Don't do it. That's what he told me. He said, don't do it. What do you mean? He said, man, this kills me as an artist. He said, I do the same Tweety Bird over and over and over and over and over every day, but all I do is put somebody else's name on it. He said, and it kills me as an artist. There's no art involved. And man, that really hit home with me. I was like, wow, this guy is like a starving artist, just grinding work out to eat. And I couldn't imagine that, and that really got to me. And I remember that story so deeply because it motivated me. It inspired me. I could say the same thing with these shirts and be like, oh man, I went through my day and just did them. Wrong. I went through my day doing these shirts, thinking of the smiles that it's going to create when this family gets together and gets these shirts on. And the fact that I did all these shirts in one day is awesome for me. Repeat customers, that want stuff like that, and their kids are outgrow the shirts. They're going to come back when their kids get older and want a different size shirt, maybe with a different design on it. No, that gets me going. That's not a grind for me. Another story is there was a guy locally that paints cars, that kind of piddles around with the airbrush stuff too, and his is more of a stencil style, not my style. But I asked him years ago. It's been several years ago, 5-6 years ago, when I first started going and getting into this stuff and doing shows and showing people, and exposing myself as an airbrush artist. One thing he told me was, "Oh man, you're gonna hate your airbrush gun." Wow. That was like a dare to me. I airbrush more than maybe, I don't know, almost anybody. There's probably a handful of people that maybe could say they airbrush as much as me, but I mean, I knock out the projects. They are custom projects. I have a good customer, client, fan base that wants work from me. You know what? I don't hate my airbrush at all. I love my airbrush. I'm excited to come up and get up every morning and come out here and see what I'm going to do today, what I'm going to do tomorrow, and what you guys are going to ask me to do, next week. I stay positive. It's so much about attitude and making this happen that when negativity comes towards me, I turn it into a positive. I make that motivate me and inspire me. Like, you know what? I dare you to tell me, it's like, tell me I can't do it. Tell me that I can't do it. And then get out of my way as you watch me do it. I've had a couple customers recently that there's just no making them happy. I did what they asked me to do, regardless of what I had to do it with. And the work was what they asked for. It wasn't from my heart, it's what they wanted. And then when they get it, they're so dissatisfied and they're so negative. And I've had one that, they want to call me names and insult me and tell me my art is kindergartner could do better. And, and they try to do all these personal attacks on me. Sorry. Just wipe that off and wash my hands with it. If we can't have an intelligent conversation, I could, because I have done some stuff where, I want every customer to be happy. So I will try my best to make it right. I know refunds policy. This is art. I am out the time, the paint, the shirt, the canvas, the material, whatever. I am out that much. So regardless of the outcome, I will give it my best, and that'll be what you pay for. If the end results are something that you're not satisfied with, then maybe I can do another one for you. But I don't do refunds. And it has to be an actual error or mistake on my part before I'll make another one. Because art is art, and this is freehand. Nothing I do is exact. I do the best I can every time. I put my heart and my soul into every piece, and I absolutely love what I do. So, guys, I hope this video, if I decide to let it out there, I hope this video is helpful to somebody. But you're going to get confronted in life with negativity, regardless, especially when you deal with some people. Everybody has their bad days, so sometimes their bad days kind of overflow into your day, and they try to get your day into a bad day. Don't let that happen. You are in control of the positive and the negative in your life. So when you're confronted with somebody or something that's so negative, they always say try to find a silver lining, and you can in any situation. But guys, if you're going to come at me negatively and you're going to insult me as a person or attack me, I don't hear you. Life is too amazing. I've got an amazing wife that loves me. She is my very breath. I've got 2 boys that I have to lead by example. They are amazing, amazing young men. I'm excited to see who they're going to be when they grow up. I'm not going to let anybody ruin that for me. Life's too good. So basically, if you don't like it, then get out of my way. If you're going to support me, stand alongside me and support me. Otherwise, just move out of the way, because here I come. And I hope you're ready for it. Anybody that's watched this video all the way through, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm coming. I've got a lot more left in me, guys. I'm coming. I'm gonna take this world over. I've got artwork everywhere, and I'm just getting started. I am. I promise you, I am just getting started. So, guys, be ready. I'm coming. I love it.